of journalism is primarily built around the ability to tell compelling stories. And our trainer for today's session is Mr. David Moses. I'll keep myself safe on the other side of the name. He would help us with that when he comes on stream. This training would run from this hour to somewhere around 2 p.m. It's going to be engaging. At relevant points, you will be allowed to ask your questions and make your contribution. But we require something substantial of you as a member of this group. Kindly help us to mute your mic when you are not talking. That way, the facilitator is not unnecessarily distracted. And that established, thank you very much. My name is Adekunle Adejimo, and I will be your moderator on today's training. Thank you. And it's also important to acknowledge that Mr. Dr. Aro Leonard is on the training with us, and this section is being recorded. Thank you very much. Mr. David, it's over to you.
Thank you very much, Adekunle, and everyone on the call. And I want to extend I hope you can hear me crystal clear because I'm somewhat outdoor. Yes, thank you very much. We'll be using a lot of the chat box and reactions so that it will help us, get feedback from you who is paying attention to what I'm going to be sharing. What I'm going to be sharing is not something you don't already know, but you may know it in somewhat bits and pieces. And when knowledge is in bits and pieces, sometimes it doesn't give the maximum impact required. So what I'm attempting to do this morning together with all of us is to structure our knowledge of AI so that we can be able to maximize it in terms of storytelling and in terms of creation of our content that we use in the line of our work or we use for our personal branding. My name is David Moses Olofu. So you got the pronunciation correctly. Olofu is a native name that is popular amongst Idoma people of Benue State and even Cross River Bekwara people. So I'm from the Cross Riverian side of the name. So the background has already been laid, so I wouldn't like to bore you with a lot of background as to what I've been doing or what I've done. But I'll just throw one or two things so that you can get an idea, of how the journey so far and how I've come to be in this field of which I am now. My first interaction with the media was from radio. And when I came across the contact of Dr. Aro Leonard through the University of Jos alumni group, Dr. Benjamin Miner sent it to me. I did a little background check as to who this distinguished personality is, and it amazed me to see the kind of work that he has done and how wide his experiences have been, of which his work with the BBC British but I think it's commission because most countries are replicating similar thing and putting the names of their countries in front. I saw that he had worked in very wide array and versatile area that has to do with journalism, and this is one of the interests that I have and made me draw closer to him. And I'm really grateful that he called me up to share the little knowledge I have in respect to our focus today. So let's dive into it. I'd like to share screen so that we can interact. And if I'm having any challenge, I will let you know so that you can help me out with it as the moderator of this program. So I'm clicking on the slide I have prepared. It's very brief, but straight to the point. Then I will be speaking to the slide. And I hope you can see what we have
Please,
here.
please,
AI
if you can see the slide,
content
go
creation.
with your emoji. Let's have the emojis
If you can see
confirmation
this,
for slide. All right, thank you very much. Mr. David, you can please proceed.
All right. That's beautiful. I appreciate now. So, um, the idea of creating is so that you can inspire, and beyond inspiration, it will be good that you can earn from it. That is why you see create, inspire, and earn. Olofuson Media is my brainchild, and Shepherd X is the arm that is responsible for training on tech-related content, of which that is something that in time I'll also be very happy to share with Kleverest Scenta what we are doing and how you can come in. So I developed this slide also using artificial intelligence, the AI. Every content you're seeing here was created using AI. And the reason why we have create, inspire, and earn is so that you don't just know the knowledge of AI, but you can have the ability to earn from it when the time is right. Now, if this slide is something that was requested for me to create so that I will get paid, with this knowledge that I have from this AI, I will have earned some funds by creating or develop this slide and sharing it with organizations. So this is the first step that is here. So today you will learn how to use AI to create powerful content. This is the whole reason why we are here. So you can see from the background and the picture how that young people, you know, are on their system trying to create. This was also generated with AI, of which I'll show you the tools that I used to create this. And moving further, we're going to explore what you think AI is, and that is what we're going to learn, and how it helps content creators, the tools that you can use, and how to tell better stories. This is the objective, or what you are going to learn, or what I'm expecting that I'll be able to put across to you at the end of the day to learn um, by the time we are done. What AI is, uh, how AI help creators, tools you can use, how to tell better stories. Um, I'm running fast, so we cover grounds and interact more instead of just speaking to the slide. So most people, when you tell them what is AI, the first thing that comes to their mind is just artificial intelligence. But for the sake of this webinar, I simplified it in making it clear that AI is a smart technology that helps you create content faster. You can also think of it as your personal assistant. I'll show you how that can how that can surface when you are creating content. So it's not just artificial intelligence as the acronym, it's a smart technology. You know, it helps you create content faster than if you want to just, you know, create the idea or give birth to the idea with just, you know, sheer will and sheer skill. With AI, it can amplify the rate, and you can meet deadlines, and you can cover grounds of what is supposed to take you days or weeks or months. With AI, you can compress time and take advantage of what you are trying to achieve, or what uh, we are doing at this point in time. So why does AI matters? A lot of people are concerned that um, AI is something that, you know, a lot of people have different ideas about what AI is all about. Some people think it's just something that is used by lazy people. Some people think it's just something that is used to dodge reality. Some people think it's something that, you know, it shouldn't be used entirely. Some people have different opinions of it, but I would have loved to hear from you, you know, from the chat, what you think AI, why you think AI matters. Why do you think it matters? Because people have different reasons why they think AI matters. I just pointed out a few, but I would like to hear from you beyond this slide, so that I can add also to my knowledge as to why AI matters and why we should use it more in terms of content creation and storytelling. I will just go ahead and read this, but I will pay attention to the chat to see why you think AI matters. As for the purpose of this webinar, it saves time, it boosts creativity, it helps beginners to start, it creates new income. It saves time, boosts creativity, helps beginners to start, create new income. Please share with me what you think on the chat box, why AI matters, so that we can have an idea beyond what I am sharing or beyond what this webinar captures. So I'm trying to see if we have, okay, it is also regenerative and transcends boundary. Wow, that's powerful. It's regenerative and it transcends boundary. That is very, very correct. You can see that is broader and far different from what we have here. Thank you very much. I'm waiting for others to drop theirs. You can just drop it there and then we'll pick it up
They've
and,
also dropped.
mention it.
Maybe you did not show earlier, Mr. David. They've dropped. Let me help in highlighting some.
Yes,
Gloria
please.
says AI matters because it makes work easier and it aids creativity. Um, earlier, someone said it saves repetitive tasks and time. And
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Aro, Kleverest Scenta says it helps you avoid conflict with some difficult colleagues. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And Christiana Adioku says helps students learn better, e.g., smart tools and research. And
Mm-hmm.
we have another one from Florence Okar here who says AI makes your work faster and it helps recreation. And Nathan Johanna says it amplifies small ideas to big ideas. Thank you all.
I love all your submissions. It amplifies small ideas to become big ideas. That's very, very good. Now, let's look at content in terms of in the context of storytelling and even content creation. Content are videos, posts, stories, graphics. It's not limited. Please share with us also on the chat what you think content is. These are like the basics: videos, posts, stories, graphics. I even forgot to include audios. So you can, the list is not limited to what we have here. So please share what you think content is, because our ability, or they say education in the 21st century, is your ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn. What do you think content is beyond what we have here? Videos, posts, stories, graphics. What is content in your own understanding? Hologram. Nice. Scripts. Beautiful. Life. Wow. Nice. Pictures. Thank you. Progress.
Waking up, sorry, yeah.
News
News
report.
reports
Yeah, I'm seeing
from
news reports.
Winkari Gloria.
Yeah, someone. Yeah, someone put in news report. There. Thank you very much.
That makes
Really,
no sense.
virtual reality. Thank you. You see, it goes beyond videos, posts, pictures, graphics, stories. Everything can be content if filmed or documented. I'm trying to read the full. Now my chart is showing better. If it can be documented for display, good, 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 very, very good, very, very good. So yes, you can drop the rest while we proceed. So in order for you to create all these that we have mentioned, um, yeah, radio program, podcast, good, good. In order for you to create a radio program, a podcast, a hologram, pictures, news script, live, and a host of other things. It is important that you do it in a way that it captures attention and even delivers the the maximum um, result that you seek. Most people just pick up their phone and just
Mr. David, please
carelessly make
hold on.
records.
Please hold on.
Yes, please.
Christiana, please mute your mic. Christiana, please mute your mic.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Thank you. You can proceed, sir.
Thank you very much. Content is any intellectual property that's made public to teach, educate, and entertain. Thank you very much. Everyone who has, given us an idea what they think content is actually right. The reason why I just streamlined this is because these are the ones that are, popular and like the low hanging fruit for most people. And as a result, to create whatever you have described as content requires a certain type of skill. And before now, those skills are left for people who are like experts in those fields. But with the coming of artificial intelligence, AI, these skills are not limited to those set of people anymore. These skills can be honed. These contents can be created by people who have, a reasonable level of knowledge in what um, artificial intelligence or content creation is all about. Now, when I'm creating a video, assuming I'm doing, let me pinpoint video. I'm creating a video on, let's say, public health and, how it affects our immediate communities. I want to use dumping of refuge for example. There may be clips that I cannot get, and there may be pictures that I may not be able to readily get, like somebody sitting in the midst of a place that is saturated with refuge all around. Sometimes I may not be able to get that actual picture or video, but I need it to add quality to my video and the story I want to tell. This is where AI comes in. This is where AI comes in. Sometimes again, I may want to make posts, but I'm too busy because posting requires me to settle down and structure what I want to say in a nice and concise way before I post it, so that it doesn't just come out as anyhow or something copy and paste. This is where AI comes in. And stories can be that I have this idea about what has happened to me or what has happened to somebody or my neighbor or somebody close to me, and I want to bring it to life, but I don't have that knack and that skill that a normal journalist or a storyteller has, that can, use compelling and interesting words and match them, that wow, when somebody just reads the first paragraph, you're like, wow, this is interesting. Those kind of stories, that is where AI comes in. It can help you to shape that story in different formats. To one of my favorite, which is graphics. Uh, Graphics is something that before now has been left for graphic designers. But thank God for AI, this is not left for graphic designers only. Graphics is now open to people who can use artificial intelligence creatively to bring their graphics to life. When you're trying to design something and you want to make this thing to be very nice and to be very compelling whenever somebody sees it, you're racking your brain. Oh, how do I do this? Which way? What should I add? What should I remove? AI can help you do that. I need you to look at the picture by the side of the slide. You can see different contents. This was a graphic that I generated for the purpose of this slide. I was going to be talking about content, but there's no way I can just come and just be speaking theory without bringing something to life. So AI actually helped me to create this picture you can see by the side of the slide, where you can see a lady with her hands close to her ears like she's listening to a song. You can see a picture of a nice dish. You can see someone listening, uh, someone walking on a road that looks like a train track, with a play sign or video on it. And then you can see artwork by the side and a host of other things, which I may not be able to readily point out now. But of course, you can see from there. This was created using AI. Now, if I'm making a presentation and I just tell you that content is video, post, stories, and graphics without putting something by the side to give you a picture or an idea of what this thing is about, it may not really deliver the way I want it to. But I was able to generate an image that speaks to this particular part of the slide that is talking about what is content. And that image that I generated gave birth to what you are seeing now by the side of which I'm using currently now for the purpose of this webinar. So this is what content is about, and this is how AI can help with generating that content. If I'm just to bring a normal picture or merge a picture showing a caption for video, post, story, or graphics and just dump it here, it may not really appeal to the eyes like this one is doing, because this one is AI generated and AI enabled, but the original idea came from my mind. That is what AI can help you achieve. So let's move to the next slide, which is what is storytelling. Now, most people think you have to be like a super expert to be able to tell stories. Back in the days, we used to listen to tales by moonlight, where we have children gathered around a tree and an elder sits and talk to them and give folk tales and then tell stories. That is where the whole story once upon a time emerged from. If you are conversant with that, please react using the emojis. Let's know it's something you are familiar with. They say story. Some will say story. Once upon a time, they say time. And while others will say they start their story. Hmm? Yeah, yes. So a lot of people are familiar with that. Now, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You guys are so nice and kind. I'm wondering why I didn't start this. I didn't engage Kleverest Scenta before now. Anyways, so storytelling is sharing real experiences with people, but mind you, it may not always be real experience. So it's not limited. Storytelling is sharing experiences that connect with people. If the experience connects with people, then someone can relate to it. When I spoke about Tales by Moonlight, a lot of you were able to relate to it. And Super Story is one of the popular TV program. Some people call it soap opera. It's one of the popular TV program that most of the people who were born in the 90s and even the Gen Zs can relate, but it was more powerful and it was more compelling in those days where we have to come and sit around and gathered close to a television set every Thursday evening by 8 p.m. to watch. I don't know if it is 8 p.m. in where you are, but in Kaduna State, as at then, it was 8 p.m. So please let me know if it was a different time in your location or in the state where you grew up from. Let us know on the chat box if it was a different time. But in Kaduna, it was 8 p.m. then. We have to leave everything and then gather around and then watch on black and white television. And if we see color television, then that day it's like we're in a cinema setting, you know. 8 p.m. in Lagos too. Thank you very much. Um, I don't know about other states, but Kaduna and Lagos has at the same time, 8 p.m. So that is really encouraging to know. That means across Lagos and Kaduna, people were watching it at the same time. Most Gen Zs cannot relate to Tales by Moonlight or Super Story. Oh. Yes, Super Story shows 8 p.m. in Abuja and Jos. Thank you. Gen Zs, is that true that you cannot relate? That's if we have them here. I believe we do. That you cannot relate to Tales by Moonlight and Super Story. 8 p.m. Akwa Ibom. 8 p.m. Kaduna. Thank you, Nathan. We mentioned that. But that person that threw jabs at Gen Z, I hope they are going to respond. Stray bullet touching Gen Zs. All right. So let's move away a little further from that. In times of storytelling, it can be an interesting tale or a past event, or most times it can be a fiction that people can relate with. Sometimes people bring up stories that may not have really happened, but because of the lessons that are inside, you find people very interested in what the person is saying. And this is also where AI comes in. I was just following a story before I come in here of a folklore that is on TikTok, that it's like a story of witches gathered around on Femi. I want her to go act as a member of his church and that. Super Story is still on WAP TV. The program won Best Drama Program at the Nigerian Broadcasters Award held on Wednesday. Thank you very much for giving us that very interesting insight. Now, AI can help you bring your storytelling to life when you harness the tools that are available there. Before now, if you want to tell stories, you are required to either stand in front of the camera and be talking. But now with AI, you can generate the characters, how they look. You can generate their emotions, how they move. You can generate their speech, how they should sound. You can even decide what kind of tune this person can be using. I want this person to be sounding like a typical Nigerian youth that speaks pidgin, or I like this person to be sounding like someone from Lagos with a little bit of Agboro vibes. I'm not saying people in Lagos are Agboros. I'm saying you can create it can help you to do that. So AI can enhance your storytelling and have people glued to your page when you are dishing out or when your content is out there. Now, for most of the people who are on TikTok, you can see that some of the content you are seeing, you can be seeing a human face, telling a certain story and even encouraging you or even giving. Before now, motivational speech on YouTube used to be they will just show an eagle flying and they say, be like an eagle, be resilient, be seen above the storm, this and that and that. But now, with artificial intelligence, as the words are moving, you can be seeing the pictures. So as you are telling your stories, the pictures can be enhancing the visual quality and giving you a feel that, like, as if you are there when the person is, telling this thing. Or they can make you enter into the shoe of a certain character, and you'll be seeing all that they are showing, you'll be seeing all that they are saying. Even audios can be converted now to visuals in terms of storytelling. um BBC used to have a talk your own, make Niger better. It was something we used to air on Amana FM in Gombe. They send it to us and we air it at a certain time. Talk your own, make Niger better. It's a it's an audio drama that people just tune into the radio so that they can hear and listen to it. We used to also have a program in Hausa, in Gombe. They call it Korean Kira. It's somewhere you can have to someone can call and narrate a story, and diverse storytelling programs, of which, please, I'd like for you to mention any that you know of, a storytelling program that you know of, either audio or visual, that you have enjoyed maybe in time past, before the emergence or the popularity or the fame of artificial intelligence. So storytelling is no longer something that you just do because you want to do it for doing sake. It's something that you can enhance using AI. As you can see by the picture, an elderly woman speaking to in front of young people who are paying attention to what she's saying or the stories she's sharing. Um, Real people, real stories. Wow, nice. I guess that's the name of a program. Real people, real stories. I've not come across that, but I'm happy to learn that now. I think I'll Google this or check it out on YouTube, if I can just have a feel of what it's about. So this is what storytelling has become in this age and time. Content creation, you have seen from what AI can do. Storytelling, you have also seen from what AI can do. So I'd like to move to the next slide, which is AI tools for storytellers. AI tool for storytellers. We have ChatGPT, Canva AI, CapCut AI, Google AI Studio, Bing AI. Please share with me or share with us on the chat. Jennifer's Diary, thank you. Checkmate, thank you. That's the names of our programs, that you have enjoyed. Share with us what tools you know for storytellers that is AI enabled on the chat box. Then I will speak on what ChatGPT can help you with as a storyteller. Grok, good. Gemini, good. Kling, good. Suno is a very powerful one. I'm going to talk about it. Meta AI, Luma Labs, good. ElevenLabs, good. Used mainly for audio. ChatGPT. When the whole AI storm came, it was ChatGPT that was very popular. DeepSeek, interesting. DeepSeek is one other powerful AI tools. Now, for storytellers, most people still don't understand Mid Journey. Thank you. I'm still waiting for somebody to put Leonardo down there if you have been using Bing AI. Cloud, good. That means we are very informed about it. So let me speak to ChatGPT for storytellers. Now, most people just go on ChatGPT and just do prompts. And when you do prompts, you're just going to get a generic response or generic output. That is why most storytellers don't maximize perplexity, similar to ChatGPT. Nice. Most people just go and I want a story on so thing. and then it just brings out something, and then they copy it and use, and then they notice why it doesn't really catch attention the way it should. Let me tell you the secret. For you to really enjoy ChatGPT, ChatGPT has to know who you are and what you want to achieve. Let me explain. If you are positioning yourself as a storyteller, you shouldn't just go to ChatGPT and just put a normal prompt. It will just bring any general uh, general output that it can generate as a result of that. What you are supposed to do as a storyteller, let me tell you the first thing. You are supposed to first let ChatGPT know who you are, that you are a storyteller. Let ChatGPT know that you are a storyteller and you want it to speak or respond or generate output for you as a storyteller. It's not limited to storytelling, but for the purpose of this, you're a storyteller or a content creator. Let ChatGPT know. How do you do that? You can upload your previous work into ChatGPT and let it know that this is the previous work you have done as a storyteller. And if the work is very good or is a work that you are very proud of and that has gained you recognition, let it know that this work has given you XYZ recognition and that you want to be creating things that are in this line or more or better than that. That is how to use it as a storyteller or a content creator. Not just go and just type that, oh, give me story on so and so. You may not get the best output. The second thing I would like to encourage us to do is to upload our CV. Upload our CV on your ChatGPT. This can help you it can help you to recognize you as a storyteller. How many of us have uploaded our CV on ChatGPT? Please be honest. If you have, tell us. It just indicate I have, I haven't, I have, I haven't. Let's know, let's gauge the numbers. I have. Beautiful. So we have people that I haven't. Eunice, you haven't. You need to. If you have, kudos to you. If you haven't, you need to do that as a storyteller or a content creator or a media person. I haven't. Okay, it recognizes me as a writer. I haven't. We have a lot of haven't. I have. Haven't and have. There's this film, the haves and the have nots. So we have I think we have a reasonable number of people who haven't done that. Yeah, I haven't, but my ChatGPT knows me like when they born me. Nice, interesting. So please upload your CV to your ChatGPT. It's going to help you a long way. And don't just go and upload the old CV. As you are updating the CV, make sure you are updating it on your ChatGPT. It's going to help you to maximize your ChatGPT in terms of storytelling. If you have done a course yesterday, put it there. Tell them you want this to add to you want it to add this to your CV, and it will boost it. If you have attended a seminar, include it. After this seminar, you can include it and let it know you have done this. Good. Now, beyond uploading your CV as a storyteller, if you have a social media page that you have been using to post your content as a storyteller, you can copy the link of your social media page and put it on ChatGPT and tell it to go through the social media page and let you know what needs to be enhanced, what needs to be removed, what needs to be adjusted, or how best can you maximize it. And ChatGPT will help you. Yes, it can point out to you that some posts you made were not nice or the pictures were blurry. It will really amaze you. So please do that. Pick your social media link, upload it there, and it will amaze you, the feedback that you will get. And also, before I move to the next AI tools, what you can also do is to pick a storytelling book or a content creation book, the e-copy, and upload it to your chat GPT. Upload it there. Tell it to remember this thing and be using the skill or the knowledge from it to create content. It will amaze you what what will come out of it if you do that. Has anyone uploaded any book? If you have, please let's indicate I have or I haven't. Any book, if you have uploaded any book to your chat GPT, let us know on the chat box. Have you uploaded any book? Have you uploaded I haven't. My project work. Good. Nice. I'm looking for more response. You can also use the emojis, with the hands down to indicate you haven't, or with the hands up to indicate that you have. Oh, my poem. Nice. Oh, good. Poems. Okay, some people haven't. My script. Good, Nathan. So let's forge ahead. You can upload books. I have uploaded my project work. Good. Now, the book you are uploading, my program script, new script, some personal articles, script. Good. Now, the reason why book may give you more output than script is because if you upload a book, if the book, let's say, is 250 pages, it can summarize the knowledge and bring out the juice out of it, which is something you are going to use in terms of creating your stories, telling your stories, dishing out your content, and what have you. So try as much as possible to pick books that are of interest to you, of course. It's not everyone that should upload the same type of books or the same type of content on their chat GPT. Of course, because most people are using the free version of chat GPT, there is a level that the memory can take. The memory can get to a certain space and you'll not be able to upload more things. So ensure to upload things that will help you in terms of storytelling or in terms of content creation. I tell you what, this slide that I'm using to do this training was developed using ChatGPT. It was developed using ChatGPT, but with the background knowledge of who I am, what I am doing, the work I have done, the books I have uploaded, the content I have been creating or I intend to create, it has used those knowledge to create what we have here and also generate images or ideas for image prompts that gave birth to this. So ChatGPT can help you develop image prompts. It can help you develop scripts, of which most of you have mentioned that you have uploaded your script, personal articles, video scripts, narration, and what have you. But you can only maximize it when you upload content or upload things that made it recognize you and your particular brand. This is what ChatGPT can help you with. Then Canva AI. Canva AI was what we used to develop this particular slide. The idea was generated on ChatGPT. That's the writing idea, but it was designed using Canva AI. Now on Canva, there are a lot of free templates that you can use. There are a lot of free design you can use. So yours is to know how to crossbreed the AI for maximum impact. Crossbreed them meaning you pick something from here. Now these images you can see were not generated with ChatGPT. It was generated with Google AI Studio, specifically Nano Banana. How many people have used Nano Banana? Please indicate with a thumbs up. You're not seeing the slide? Someone said you're not seeing the slide. I hope I have not lost you.
It went off for a while, but it's back on now.
Okay. Thank you. I think it's back on favor. Apologies for that. The network is somewhat glitchy. Good. So the ability to crossbreed the AI is what is going to help you to maximize it. Yes. I have I have great for storyboarding. Good. So your ability to use to crossbreed it, Florence, you should, because you are really going to get a lot out of it. So you can generate the script from ChatGPT after uploading all the necessary things you need to. Then come to Canva to do your design. But for image prompts, you can now use, yes, you have used Nano Banana. All these images you're seeing were generated from Nano Banana, but with a prompt that was generated from ChatGPT. So you are seeing how the cross playing. First, I generated the written slide from ChatGPT. Then I come and look for a template of slide presentation for this purpose on Canva. But on Canva now, I need different image prompts that have been generated from ChatGPT to be able to add to my slide. So I went to Nano Banana and I generated all these images. All those previous images too you saw were generated from Nano Banana, but all were ChatGPT, which is like the root of the writing style for the purpose of this webinar. Now, CapCut is basically used for people who use who do videos, who like video content. You can use CapCut. It's easy to edit. It's easy to manipulate. They have tools that you can use. You don't have to be like a super tech expert or a super video editor to be able to use CapCut. You can use the free version, and you can generate video on Google AI Studio and bring it to CapCut and tell your stories. You can also generate design from Canva, bring it to CapCut, and add it to your storytelling. I hope we're following. Please react if we're following and if I'm making sense to you, so that I know I'm not just talking to myself. Yes, thank you very much. So you can do that. You can bring in this from this side, so that it's not that you're just using only ChatGPT or only Canva or only CapCut or only Google AI Studio. So when I started exploring the skill before taking a lot of courses that have helped me to hone my skills, I was using Bing AI. Now, Bing AI is the AI that Microsoft are using, and it has what is called Dell E3. Dell E3 helps them generate, and if you want to generate videos, they use, that's where Soro, someone mentioned Soro. They also use Soro as their video, text to video generator. Now, most people may want to create a motion picture or a video, but they don't know how to go about it. What you should do as a content creator is go to your ChatGPT, depending on your story, tell it to give you want to develop a text to video, a text to video content on so and so on XYZ topic, and then it will generate a video of a young man standing holding a microphone and speaking in front of an audience. ChatGPT can bring out the text for you. Then what you do is to copy the text, take it to your Bing AI text to video, and paste it there, and wait for it to do the whole generation and all. After it's done, you download. You go to the next prompt. You copy, you bring it to your Google Studio or your Bing AI. It generates, you store. So you can generate all the videos you want. Assuming you want 5 videos, you generate all. But let me give you a disclaimer. Most AI video generators can't develop um, video text to video beyond 8 seconds. Some can't do it beyond 10 seconds, except you are using a paid version, of which most young people still don't subscribe. So they try to just take advantage of the free tools. So if you are using the free tools, you cannot generate video that is more than 10 seconds. So have that in mind. But if you are using a paid version, of course, you can generate video very long because you are paying for it. So learn how to take advantage of it by, I have created, generated text to video on ChatGPT. I pick, I copy, I bring it to Google AI, I paste it on the video side. It brings out the video, I save. You have to save it, if not, it will disappear. I save. You go to the next, do the same, save. So if a script has 10 videos or 5 videos, you have to go and generate all of them. Then that's when you come to CapCut, if that is what you use for video editing, and begin to piece them together and piece them together and piece them together to tell your stories or create your content. Good. Now, if you're also using pictures to tell stories, you can generate the pictures, the prompt on ChatGPT, bring it to your Nano Banana, generate the pictures. After you're done generating, then you come and start piecing it together. You piece it together and you'll be able to tell your story. If you are doing the same for Bing AI, you can do the same. And you can generate them so that they will be sequential, and then you come and pick and add. Normally, this is something that will take people very long time. If you want to gather all the clips, especially for content creator, you want to gather all the rushes, you have to go here and film this place and film this place and film here and get this certain kind of pictures. We did a documentary for Frontline Aid, and they told us some specific things they wanted. They wanted a picture of a hospital and people coming out of it. You know, they wanted a picture of somebody receiving drip. They wanted a picture of someone, you know, holding a hospital card. How do you do this if you have limited time? You need to know how to use these tools. That's where these skills come in. You can use that image and augment for that purpose when the time comes. I hope we're following. Now, this is how AI can save you the time. It can help you bridge the gap. It can reduce the stress of having to go and look for all those things manually and one by one. You can just generate that same idea, bring it to AI. It brings the thing to life. You add it to your video. And then let me also, before I move to the next slide, speak on the blend between AI and real content. Most people feel because you are a filmmaker and a content creator, everything you are putting has to be manually recorded. No, that's not, that's like the old school way of doing things. You can blend real pictures, real-time videos with AI generated ones. Real pictures, real, will you be teaching us proper prompt language so we can get the best result? Yes, I'm going to do that. That was why I talked about having your chat GPT know you first. If it knows you, it will bridge this gap that you just mentioned, prompt language. So I'm going to talk about that when the time is right. But I need to move because I don't want to bore you with a lot of talks. So know how to blend AI generated content with real life generated content and mix them and get result out of it. Assuming I want to show a scene that somebody flew from Sokoto to Abuja or from Lagos to Abuja, as a director, I may not be able to show how Sokoto is or show how the person is entering the airport and leaving, but I can use my AI tools and draw a plane, an airplane, or say develop an airplane moving, showing the map of Sokoto moving from here, moving from Sokoto to Abuja, showing Abuja and all. And AI can do that. And I can still fuse it in the content and it will give me the result I want. Not necessarily going to Sokoto and capturing what is in Sokoto while I can get it right here in my Sokoto. I hope you're following. Now, this is how AI can bridge that gap and help you to, make your work very fast and limit all the time spending that a lot of people waste in terms of generating content. So let me move very fast. Um, how AI can help you? Like I've mentioned this, it can help you generate ideas. It can help you write captions. It can help you create images. It can help you edit stories. Please let us know on the chat box other things that it can help you do as a storyteller so that we are not limited to what is just shared on this slide. Of course, I'm going to also share this slide on the group so that you can have access to it. It's free. It's for the purpose of education and it's for the purpose of knowledge, especially for people on for people who are participating on this webinar. You can generate ideas. If you are finding it hard to crack your brain, you can just ask your chat GPT, I want to do something in this line and this line. Write grammar structuring. Good. You can structure your grammar. But the danger of this again is that the grammar can be too big that whoever is reading it is say, this thing is AI generated. Of which this is the problem that students are having with lecturers. Lecturers now are angry that these students just go and just generate something. If you can film, you can use it to create storyboard. Good. It's moving fast. You can use it to create storyboard, create content calendars for your social media, media expression. It can give you radical objective options for your stories. It can help you edit stories. Yeah. The list goes on and on. There's no limit to what it can do. These are just the basic ideas that I'm sharing with you. And I'm so happy that you already have this background knowledge. Also, let's do more like an example. Write a story about a strong woman, generate image of an African youth walking, create image prompt. So let me go to my chat GPT. I hope you can see my screen. Please react if you can. If you can see my chat GPT. Can you see my chat GPT screen? Or I'm not. Please indicate if you can see. I'm on chat GPT. I'm trying to create something. Please help me know if you can see. Oh, all right. So you can see what's on your mind today. It's asking me what's on my mind today. So let me say,
the screen we are seeing is still your presentation. So maybe you need to stop sharing that, then reshare the chat GPT screen.
All right. So let me do that. I hope I can be able to navigate that without wasting much of our time. But anyways, while I do that, can you explain how these AI tools link to platforms like OpenArt and Co? Good. Let me speak briefly on that, although that's not the focus now, but let me just explain. These tools link to these platforms of open art, because if you notice, there have been concerns about abstract art forms, and artists are coming out to protest now that some people just go use image prompts, develop artwork, and when they do that, they when they do that, they just use it to they print it out, and it's killing our originality, this and that, that and this. But you see, this is coming to stay because artistic work has gone beyond just sitting down and drawing something by yourself or painting something by yourself. It has gone beyond that, in the sense that People now can generate images that are so nice, even though they are AI generated, and still make money out of it. So open art is a platform that is supposed to be that anyone who is coming out there can bring the artistic work they have to life, whether it's AI generated or is a concept that came out of their mind. It's supposed to be like that. But we're having so many policies where people are saying, oh, you can't do this, oh, you can't do that. And this is causing a lot of challenge. I'm going to prepare something separately on this and how you can navigate this challenge. But in the meantime, I'm trying to log into my chat GPT so that, can you see the chat GPT screen? Please indicate. Okay. Not yet. So let me stop sharing this. Oh, can you see someone is saying yes? So I don't know if no. Oh, okay. No. Good. Thank you for the feedback. Let me quickly stop sharing this and start sharing something else. Let me share the screen. Can you see the screen? Please indicate. Chat GPT, where are thou? Chat GPT. All right. Okay, Windows. Let me share from Windows. Good. Thank you for the feedback. It's really helping me here. Entire screen. Good. Let me share entire screen. Okay, I'm sharing my entire screen. Now I'm on Chat GPT. Please indicate if you can see. Can you see it now? Yeah. Thank you very much, man. You guys are amazing. So you can see that on the Chat GPT page, it's asking me what's on your mind today. What's on my mind today? So I will just make a prompt that I want to I want to do. I want a carousel for Olofuson Media uh, on youth advocacy with image prompts. Here we go. So I hope you can see my screen. Good. So this is what we have. You can see for slide 1, it's showing a text. Youth advocacy, not just voices, power, influence, and change. So this is the image prompt. So if I want to generate this image, what I'm to do is to simply copy this, open my Nano Banana, or let me use Google AI Studio. Let me open this. Google AI Studio. All right. I hope you're still following. I'm trying to generate the first image from the carousel that was generated using ChatGPT. You can see from here. Now I'm to go to Nano Banana, which is for image generation. I click on Nano Banana, the free version, and I paste my, oh, sorry. Let me copy it properly. Yeah. I come to my Nano Banana. I paste. After pasting, I generate. So please watch as it brings please, Ilya, can you see the image that's generated?
Yes,
Can you see the
yeah.
image? Yeah, good. So this is how it is. So what I need to do after this has been created is to save this and then go to the next slide, which is here too. I'll pick this. I'll copy. I'll bring it to the Nano Banana. I need to save this first so that I'll have it anytime I want to add text to it or add our social media handle and what have you, you know. So if once I save this, it will be easier to drag it to Canva to add it as my image when I'm designing my next prompt. So I'll add the second one. I paste, I run. I wait for it to wait for it to generate. Please indicate if you can see the picture. Good. You can see how it is. Good.
Yeah.
Now, with this, most people don't like to see this. And you see the watermark. Most people don't like to see the watermark. So they feel uncomfortable using it. But I can show you how to eliminate this watermark. That is when you take it to your Canva. And then underneath that, where that watermark is supposed to be, this straight line, what you can do is you can have your social media handles under. You can put a color that covers this, put your social media handle, and it's going to cover this, and it will be as if this is an idea you generated fresh bake on your own without any challenge. So I just wouldn't want to take much time. You can repeat the same process and it will give you everything for all these images, for all these ideas that we have. And also you can generate video to text. You can say, I want to create video. Okay, sorry, text to video. I'm not even seeing my own screen properly. I want to create similar slide with text to video. You click. Oh, I didn't even type it properly, but I guess you can see. Oh, I typed a GB something there. So you pardon me for that glitch. It's still showing image version, but let me just put text to video and see. So it's bringing it out. Good. Please, I hope you're following the creative process. Thank you. Thank you. So let's see what it gives birth to. So this is a story to NGBV. This is what will be on the screen. Text on screen. NGBV. Break silence. Voice over. Gender-based violence is real. So as a storyteller now, you can start with that. Gender-based violence is real. Then you have visual prompt. Now you pick this and take it to the tool that can generate video. Some may not be able to generate video. You can see here that it's a 4-second video, which is the hook of what will be on the screen. It's 4 seconds. And then from the second scene is 4 to 8 seconds, showing reality. Text on screen will be, it's happening, closer than you think. Voice over will be, closer than you think. Then visual prompt will be a dimly lit home scene, a young person sitting alone, emotional tone, shadows, moody lighting. You see how it is. If you pick that, you generate it, you drop. You go to scene 3, text on screen. GBV is not just physical, it's emotional, sexual, economic. Voice over, it's not just physical, it's deeper. Then for the visual, you can see an abstract symbolic visual, isolation, shadow, broken trust, non-graphic cinematic composition. It will bring that out. That is from 8 to 13 seconds. From the scene 4, 13 to 18 seconds, you can see the truth. Silence, protect abusers. The voiceover will come in. Silence, protect abusers. Then a visual prompt. Person in shadow, fading, person in darkness fading into shadow, symbolic silence, and the list goes on and on. For the sake of our time, I would just like to stop here and come back to our screen. I hope you have been following what I've been able to do so far. So I'm going to stop sharing these and then just quickly see how I can run back and wrap up the slide. And please let me know if what we have just done was understood on the chat box, so that we can, if you can repeat the process, we can know how, to maximize it. Okay, I'm seeing some hands down, some hands up. So for the ones, okay, network, oh, people are complaining. What was the prompt again? So we're trying to create like a slide or a carousel. That was the prompt I was trying to do. Please indicate so that I know I don't lost you. Indicate in the chat box if you actually saw what I was trying to show, the practicals. Okay, favor. Some say faith is putting the hands down. Others are saying it's up. So favor, I guess you had a little network challenge. But what we simply tried to do was to use the knowledge of blending ChatGPT, Nano Banana to create a slide or carousel or content on GBV. Earlier prompt I made was on youth advocacy. So it brought out some ideas from ChatGPT, which I copied and I pasted on AI Google Studio Nano Banana for image generation, and it brought out some of the images. That was what we tried to do. For the sake of time, I may not run back to it again, but I guess it was your network that didn't allow you to get the whole vein of it. So let me share the slide is almost done, and let me just run through so we just worked on the examples, and we were able to just generate image, and also you can use it, of course, to write stories. It's supposed to be like a practical. You can create something and share on the group. Now, let me give a disclaimer. AI is supposed to be used wisely, because most people just pick and dump. That is why I couldn't see the AI generated images. how can we get a copy of the presentation? I'll post it on the group. I'll post it on the group. I promise you that. I've actually shared it with Dr. Aro Leonard, but I'll post it on the group. It's free so that you can have access to it. It's when you call on us to generate a different one for purposes of business. That is where we can charge you. But for the sake of Kleverest Scenta and my Oga and mentor, Dr. Arolo, that I'm just going to give this one out for free so that everyone can access, you can go through it. So please don't copy blindly. Sometimes you can even generate and you may not like what you generate. So if you generate something and you don't like it, yes, please click on the check on the chat and click to join the WhatsApp group so that you can have access to it when we drop it there. So don't just copy blindly. Add your voice. Check information so that you know that you are not just doing copy and paste, so that you can be original. Because AI is there to help you as a content creator or a storyteller does not mean that everything that AI generates is correct. Sometimes it can generate something and you don't like. You can reframe it. That is where your authenticity comes in. If you look at the image by this side, it's a young lady who is a content creator or a storyteller. She's still thinking even above what AI has shown her. She's using it wisely so she can blend the two tools and the tools and get the best out of it instead of just copying and pasting. And lastly, this is the best era to be a content creator or a storyteller. That's just the truth. It's the best era in the sense that it can save you time, it can increase your productivity, it can enhance your work, it can give you advantage that in time past people have to go through laborious hours of search, of gathering, putting these A and B and C together just to create sometimes a 5 minutes or 3 minutes or 10 minutes content. So this is my last slide. AI is a tool, but you are the creator and you are the storyteller. So do not leave your storytelling just to AI alone. Be the creator, be the one in charge. Creativity can unlock your potentials and AI can enhance the journey. It's supposed to make the journey easier and supposed to help you bring out sharper stories, good images, good captions, good storyline, fine-tune your stories, generate image for you, edit for you, and even help you to make money when the time is right. So on this note, I'd like to say obrigado. Thank you very much. This is where my slide ends. I hope with this little time I have and I've been able to share my little knowledge with you. Thank you very much to everyone who plugged in. I'm seeing 45 people. I'm so grateful. Dr. Aro Leonard, you are an angel to me. Thank you very much, sir, and the Kleverest Scenta, and even everyone who participated. I am sincerely grateful to you. And I think I'll pass it back to our moderator to pick it from there. Of course, we can discuss questions, and after the moderator guide on how to go about it.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
I would let me.
Thank you. So I'll stop sharing my screen now, but I will share the slide as I promised. So you can ask questions and you can seek for clarification afterwards. Thank you. I am David. My name is boldly captured there. If we see your follow on social media, we'll definitely follow you back. I am the team leader of Olofuson Media. You can see it captured on the logo by the side. We can show you how to create things like this. And also, of course, the Kleverest Scenta. Don't forget to follow and also be part of everything they are doing. Thank you. Over now to our moderator.
Where is Kunle? Kunle has vanished. Stephanie Blackpell, good to see you. Madam Florence, your hand was up. So for those who ask questions, you can ask questions now. Melody, welcome. Uh, Good to see you. Good to see everybody. So it's time for questions. You can ask David questions as areas where he did not touch, areas where we missed. You could ask questions and clarification. So we go on. So you could raise your hand up and you'll be called in to ask your question. So you just unmute yourself and you speak. But we have some written there already.
Yes, and I can see a hand up. Progress.
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Mr. David. Mine is not a question, it's just to really, really appreciate you, Mr. David, for that beautiful and impactful training. I really, really learned a lot. I've been trying to wrap my head around these AI generated content and stuff like that. And I'm really happy to I've learned so much from you this morning. This afternoon. I've also tried, you know, applying for courses on AI, and I can tell you for free that it is very expensive. Learning, AI is the in thing. So anybody that is saying that they want to teach you anything regarding AI, we charge you a lot for it. So having this opportunity to learn this skill for free is something I'm really, really grateful for. And I said, let me just thank you and the organizers of this training. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Thank you. Any more questions? Have questions, ask now. Any more?
I have a
Okay, Susan.
question.
Susan, you are supposed
Yes,
to
sir.
be, as Kunle is not here, you are supposed to be emceeing. You are allowing me to talk. Finish your question and continue with the program. Susan is Kleverest Scenta. I would like only what's her post, a project coordinator. She designed two wonderful dramas, and I'm sure the next one you'll be doing, you add AI to it. Oh, yeah, go on.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Mr. David. It has been such an amazing session. I am absolutely fascinated with AI. I mean, I do some my recent short film, the soundtrack that we used was made with Suno commercial. So I'm absolutely fascinated and intrigued. So thank you for all of these beautiful nuggets, everything that you have taught us so far. Please, my question is this. I've been trying to register into Cloudy, Anthropics Cloudy, and for some reason it just keeps telling me invalid number. I don't know what I did wrong. Where is like as I say I like, because I mean people have been talking about it, and I don't know if because the AI can sense that it's like this one wants to come and she wants to drag our leg and use us for money tonight. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So please, if you could help me, I want to be able to register successfully. This has been on for weeks since I started, trying to log in. So thank you.
All right. Tizan, thank you. I guess you mean by registering, you want to pay some money to be, part of the whole thing.
Not
If you
even
are
money. Oh. Let me even just enter. Like, normally the way you just sign up with your mail.
okay,
Very basic.
okay.
You ask me what
So,
country. I mean, ChatGPT, Gemini, all of these other AI tools, they don't ask you for a phone number. It is Cloudy thought that they'll ask you for a number. You drop the number, they'll tell you, at least for me, that my number is invalid. To try another number, I'll try. Try another mail, I'll try. And it's not working.
okay, okay. So that's understood. Sometimes if you use a have you tried using a different mail? Because sometimes if you use a certain mail repeatedly for different version of AI, it may restrict you from using it because some of these people are competing with each others and they want everybody is trying to drag your attention to their own tools alone. So have you tried using a different mail before
Oh,
using the
okay. I think
Yes.
that makes sense because I mean I'm very active on ChatGPT, signed up for like 1 year of Gemini. So I think it makes sense. But I tried using a different mail, even though those mails that I tried, I'm also active maybe like on ChatGPT. So I don't know.
So this is what will happen. I will attempt to register using my online, and if I encounter the same challenge and navigate it, I will let you know.
Mm.
But
Thank you so much.
if it works out smoothly for me, I'll also let you know. There's always a way
Okay.
around this thing. I will figure
Okay, I
it
would
out.
appreciate it. Thank you so
Yeah,
much. It means a lot.
we'll figure it out.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
Thank
Susan.
you. All right. So see, my boss has handed the floor over to me. Amazing, amazing people. I think we had about 45 persons in the room. Now we
Mm-hmm.
have about 37. My name is Queen Sitan. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Okay, so let's start with one session, one word rather, to tell us how this session has been for you. Because for me, it's been enlightening, it's been exciting. Because once I hear about AI like this, I'm jumping. So I just want to see, drop in the comments. I'm going to be reading it out. What was this session like for you? Was it enlightening? Was it exciting? Let Mr. David see the impact that this session has had for you so far. Has it been? It has been illuminating. I love that word. Oh my God, that's so profound. It was impactful. I see you, Ajanaku. Thank you so much. It was also impactful for Amina. David is on Cleverest group, and I believe that the detail for his contact would also, get on the Cleverest group. All you have to do is send WhatsApp to the number 090 8900 9000. I'll take it again, 090 8900 9000. Okay, so please, one word that defines or describes your experience today, if you followed. It was exciting. I like, this is over. This one is extra, extra. I love it. It was exciting, it was direct, and it was topical. Florence, clock it. It was educative for Boma. It was brilliant for Abiodun. I love it. Can Mr. David train our staff? Yes. Mr. David's business on the
Yes,
floor. I think uh
yes, we can.
the clever we would, I mean, would definitely would give you let me get that person. Ajanaku, are you on the Cleverest group? If you are not on the Cleverest group, please just send WhatsApp to the number I called, which is 090 8900 9000. Just send WhatsApp and the rest is history. And I think this is actually something that every organization should be looking at. This is not a time to be working hard. We should be working smart. It was inspiring. I love it, Favor. It just inspired you like, I don't have any reason to say I'm not going to be on social media. I don't have any reason to say I will not write my stories. I hear you. All right. It was enlightening and educative. Thank you so much, Mr. David. All right. So, yes, the Kleverest Center has dropped the precise and exact and direct chat link for you to just join the WhatsApp group. Mr. David is my next guest on Text Hub Unilag. Love it. Love it. All right. So, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr.
Mm.
David. So, I take it that questions have been answered. I don't see. Oh, I see Faith's hand. Faith's hand is up. Let me drop my own hand down because my question has been answered. Faith, do you have a question? Are you good to go? The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. David, for these awesome teachings. Good afternoon, everyone. My question is, I like as you were explaining, I went to Nano Banana because I've not used it before. So I copied text to Nano Banana, and it's telling me to pair. So I wanted to just hands on the free version of it before start. Let me see how it works before, and I can now pay for it. So it's telling me to pay. I can't use any of those apps. I don't know if I went enter the wrong one or maybe something different from the one you use. Thank you.
Oh, okay, fake. So let me ask, was it the Nano Banana you typed directly, or you went to Google AI Studio?
Okay, I went to Play Store to download Nano Banana directly.
That will require you to pay. So the trick here is just go to Google AI Studio.
Okay.
Yes. So once you go to Google AI Studio, it opens up a page where you see Nano Banana is just like a fraction of it. You see Nano Banana under image generation.
Okay.
Under
Okay. Thank you.
image generation. Have you seen that?
Okay, yes.
So there are three Nano Bananas there. The first two are paid version. The last one is the free one.
Okay, okay.
Have you seen it?
Okay, yes.
Yes, so that's the one you can be using for free. If not, the rest are paid for.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Mr.
you're
David.
welcome.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. I saw another hand up. Josephine. Hi, Josephine. Please go ahead and ask your question.
Good afternoon, House. Mr. David, you have done so well. Very educative session. Meanwhile, I have this question. You talked about uploading. It's better to upload a whole book or content rather than scripts. I didn't understand that aspect well.
Okay, okay, good. So some when I was asking if um people have what have you uploaded? Some people say they uploaded their script. So I was um trying to clarify that instead of just uploading a script, hmm, assuming I have a book that says 100 ways to tell a story, 100 ways to tell a compelling stories or to tell a compelling story. Instead of just putting one script, if I put that book that says 100 ways to tell a compelling story, and then I tell it to generate a script for me on XYZ story, you will get more output out of it than just uploading the script alone. That was what I actually meant. Except you're uploading the script for it to analyze the script or enhance it or make it better. If that is what you are aiming to do, then it's fine to upload your script. I think when we have more time or a different engagement, I'm going to show us on some of the tools that Notebook LM. Notebook LM is one powerful tool for academic and research purposes and scripting and all that. But what I was referring to in terms of ChatGPT is that instead of just putting a script there and have it tell you to analyze it for you, if you have the option of putting a bigger something with a more wider expression of how to do that thing you're looking for, it will serve you better. Instead of just uploading a particular script, you can put a book on storytelling and say, with the knowledge of this particular book, help me enhance this, help me enhance or analyze this script or make it better. It will amaze you the results that you get. That was what I meant when I made reference to that. But of course, yes, you can upload your script and it will still give you results. I hope I've been able to address your concerns.
Josephine, did that help you? Okay, I think it did because she dropped her hand.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, all right,
All
great.
right.
So, so Faith, your hand is up again. Is it a different question or?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
So please,
okay,
we
go
just
ahead.
talked about a note. Is it notebook? Is it something? Is it an
LM,
app?
LM.
LM. Can we use it? Can we use chat to write an article? A very an enticing article. As in, what's the prompt? Because I oftentimes suffer with prompting AI, like to prompt it. So I don't know if the notebook is or LM. It's an app that one can have access to, or it's I don't know. Don't know.
Yes, it's an app to start with. That was why I was talking about having the knowledge of. Someone asked prompt language. Someone was asking about prompt language. That's what I'm talking about. If your chat GPT knows you very well, then you wouldn't have so much challenge when you are prompting. Do you understand? If it knows you very well, you just make reference to what you want to do. And this is the challenge most people have. They try to type their prompt. You must not always type your prompt. You can use the audio tool
The
and
audio feature.
voice, yes, and voice the idea that you want to bring to life. Once you voice the idea, once you stop talking, it converts it to text and then still give you what you want. Are you following, Faith? Yeah, so don't always rely on typing, do XYZ for me. No, just use your voice. I want to do the XYZ. Can you help me with XYZ? I want you to be in this way, in that way, in this way, to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Once you are done speaking, it will give birth to the same result you are aiming to get. Because the challenge is most people can't really sit down and be typing in details what they want. So that is why that audio tool is very important. You can use that and it will bridge that gap for you. I hope that is helpful. Yes, the Notebook LM is also an app. You can download it.
Okay, so can I, sorry, please, I'm asking too much. Can I use it to
No, no,
write?
you're not, please.
Can I use it to write? Can you explain the notebook LM
So
and because I'm going directly to download it now.
okay, so Notebook LM usually was designed for deep work. It's designed for deep work in the sense that assuming you have a 300-page document, Notebook LM can break it into bits and pieces. If you have audio, so it works with both audio, PDF, links, um, pictures. It's something you have to pick and put for it to analyze. It's not more of it's not something that just generates on. It generates on upload. That's let me put it that way. It generates on upload. So assuming you want to generate a story around, let's say, girls in digital space, the digital gap among girls in rural communities, and you have gone to your chat GPT and it has brought out one long story. That is when you can now copy it and take it to Notebook LM, which is going to help you. If you paste it there, it will do more like a deep work and go online and search other tools that are related to that same topic and then give it to you in a more detailed and elaborate way that ChatGPT may not give you. So that is what Notebook LM can do. It's like an enhanced version that is used for research, is used to analyze data that people find somehow complex. It can break down complex statistics and make them simple and relatable to you. That's what Notebook LM is. It's not popular, but if you can use that tool, it's a very serious hack away from these usual ones that we know. Yes. So I hope I have addressed that. And I've also dropped the I've dropped the slide on the Cleverest Center chat. So if you don't have it yet, you can have it there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Uh,
David. Thank you so much. Just
Thank
to
you.
add to what Faith said, I don't know, Gemini has a very exciting tool. I don't know if it's a paid or free one, but it's called a live feature. This one, you just talk to the AI and you hear a voice that you actually get to select. You select different range of voices and you can just say, I'm trying to write a story. I have this idea, I have that idea. And the AI will talk back to you. Okay, what are the ideas that you have? Could you want to explore this? And at the end of the day, when the chat ends, everything that you have conversed in audio will be converted to text. So you can just copy it and paste it out, and it's absolutely brilliant. I just want to just, add that to the LM and the other one that
Ab-
Dr. David
Absolutely.
spoke about. So I'm handing over now to.
uh, let me ask one more question. See, you people should ask questions. So we have Abai Felicia. We'd like to hear your voice. Abai Felicia she has one of the best voices in this country. A lot of people don't know her. If she sings here now, you'll be shocked. David, you promised to talk about the Sumo app, for music composition. There's a program on FRCN network, supported by Nigeria Health Watch, that we helped the FRCN network to produce. It's Mondays 5:30 p.m. every Monday on Radio Nigeria network. So listen to that program. The sick tune of that program, the program is called Who They Walk, Who They Talk. It's focused on
Mm.
solutions journalism. Now, the sick tune of that program was done with AI. Go listen to that sick tune now, chat buster. So people like Felicia, who are also trying to mix music and getting content on air. Everybody is a content person now. If you're a musician and you don't know how to produce content, you waste your time. That's the regular turning your music into other forms of content that would move it forward. That is one of the best ways to promote yourself beyond borders. So tell us a little bit about that, Sumo, and other music content that broadcasters, journalists can use to create audio and sound, just like the sick tune we did for that program.
Mm. Thank you very much, sir, for drawing that to my attention. Like I was just running so fast, I didn't. So this Sumo app is so there has been concerns about the copyright violation when you use certain audios, for your programs. People do encounter that challenges. Yeah, why did you use my song? You should have given me credit, or you should have done XYZ. So the Sumo app helps you to create a sound that you can't even find anywhere. It helps you create a sound that nobody can come and lay claim on it later. You understand? That's the joy of it. And beyond the creation of sound, it's used by uh, music directors. And I think if you're a music director and you don't know this yet, it's really going to impact on your work. It's used to create videos. So when it analyzes a particular song you upload to it, it can tell you the kind of visuals and the kind of pictures that should suit that video. So if you are using TikTok a lot, you may have come across it. The advertisement of that particular Sumo app is so nice in the sense that it can generate a tune or a sing tune or a music that is, that speaks to what you are trying to, or what your program is about. It speaks to it directly, and it makes it so particular in the sense that no one can come tomorrow and lay claim on it, except they go and conceive the same idea, give back to the same idea, and put it out for you, in the same way. So Sumo app is for people who are in the music scene. There are also other apps of which I'll share their names, because I have a catalog of them, which is not readily available now because of time. I'll share those uh, for people into music. I'll share it for you so that you can see what it can do for you. So people have been concerned about AI generated music. In fact, Spotify have taken down songs that they say they are AI generated music or AI generated songs, of which most people now are now shifting their attention away from what Spotify is doing, because they feel as if even if a song is AI generated, I am the one who generated it. So it shouldn't be that someone will say it's not an original song if a human voice can actually bring it to life. So that's that about the Sumo app. The Sumo app helps you give birth to videos, to sounds, to melodies, to even effect and expressions that you want to add. Assuming you just sing now with your voice without any harmony or without any underlying melodies to it. If you, of course, some of the features are for the paid version of the app. If you are on the app, you can add those things, or you can put that raw voice, and uh, it can fine tune it. What in music production is called mixing. It can do the mixing for you. And when it does the mixing, it can refine it. And then the end product of that, you can still have your voice, but you have other melodies, tunes, bass, drums added to it, and it will enhance how your music sound. Then apart from that Sumo, there's a Suno. That's SONNU. So that one is usually for creation of video, text to video. And That one, it's so strong in the sense that it's like deep fake. You need to really look closely for you to be able to differentiate, that this is not a human. Like you need to pay close attention. It's called Suno, and it's used by Bing AI are using it, and Microsoft AI are also using it in their aspect of text to image generation. It's SONU, SONU. And if I didn't get the spelling correctly, I'll put the correct one on the catalog. I'll share on the WhatsApp group when the time comes. So there are other several tools that are used for several purposes. I don't want us to limit our attention to the chat GPT and the deep seek and the rest. There are new AI tools that are coming that are building on some of the deficiencies of the old ones, like what ChatGPT cannot do. The ones that are developing now, they are making sure that they are bridging those gaps. So let's pay attention to new tools that are coming out, know how to use them, and know how. Now, let me talk about Grok too, the AI used by Elon Musk, or developed by Elon Musk and used on X. The normal basic, how do I say, the normal basic response of Grok was designed to respond to you with the minimum of the intellect of a PhD holder. Like when you're interacting with it, it will respond to you like a PhD holder. So you see, that's also advanced intelligence. Of course, if we have time, we can talk about uh, uh, super artificial intelligence, which is the direction that the world is going towards now. And they're also talking about general artificial intelligence. Those are advanced forms, but the basics is what we should know now so that we can run ahead of time and maximize their impact, before the big things start dropping. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. David. Thank you. I don't know if there are any other questions. Mr. David, can you throw light on the ethical considerations to bear in mind as we use AI?
Good, good. I talked about uh, using AI wisely the other time, and also beyond using AI wisely. Now, back then, in when you used a certain broadcast content that was gathered from a particular broadcast station, you are supposed to give credit to them. So using AI ethically, if you notice, some social media like Instagram and TikTok have even included that feature, in the sense that if there's any content that has AI generated, you know, AI generated tips in it or pictures in it or anything, it's indicated on the post. That is one way to use AI ethically, to let people know that some of the content of this, like when I started my slide, I told you that this slide was also generated using AI. So this is one of the ethical way to use AI. And then beyond giving credit, of which for AI, you can throw away the credit when you pay for the paid version, because of course you feel like, oh, I've already paid for this, so there's no need for me to, give credit to them. But you can let people know that part of this work was it was assisted, or was artificial intelligence was employed to make sure it was smooth. So this is one of the ways that you can ethically use AI. And then don't just lift AI generated content and then go and put your name, and to make people feel as if you are the intelligent person who crafted the idea from your mind without any assistance. This is also an unethical way to use AI. So let's pay attention to that. There are a host of others that you can just generate a book or generate a content, using the write-ups of AI like ChatGPT. Okay, so my system is down, so I switched so that we.
Okay, all right, Mr. David. Thank you so much. Okay, Mr.
Yeah.
David just complained that his system is down. I don't know if anybody else has questions. You could drop it in the comment section. You could drop it in comment section, or you could just raise your hand up. Just to give some context to why I asked that question, I was once in a storytelling small circle of storytellers, and somebody said he had given AI a prompt at one point to generate a story for him, and AI brought back his story, like a story that he himself was the one that wrote. He brought it back. So I mean, there was this kind of debate about how authentic. Okay, Mr. David, are you back? Please, you can go on. That's why I asked the question I asked, because and then there's also the part, for example, I'm into voice acting as well. I miss many things that I do, and at some point, voice actors are like, as you are speaking to the AI, you are training them. They will use your voice. How do we really drop out? Sometimes I just look past all these things and get the solution to my problem. So yeah, that's why I asked my question.
Yes, you are. I hope you could hear me clearly. You are absolutely right. Um, this happens, and it happens because of machine learning. So if the content we generate in the last 3 years cannot be compared with the content that we have this between last year and this year, and even this year, what we have in January cannot be compared with what we're having in April. The reason is because the machines learn very fast. They learn patterns. They learn how you speak. They learn how you think. They learn how you craft your words and how you tell your stories. And as a result, when you ask for something, they are likely to bring up what is similar to what you have already done in time past because they have learned from you. This is why there's a direction now that the world is going towards talking about copywriting your voice or putting a copyright on your voice so that they cannot even use it. AI cannot use it. You can like put a copyright so that when you hear your voice somewhere and it's AI and you know you didn't grant this permission, you can sue the AI company and then they are actually going to pay you for using your voice. So this is the direction the world is going towards. And it tends to just pick informations available online and what is already there, then make decision out of it. That is why you need to really go through it again to ensure you are not hijacking somebody's story, you are not picking somebody's work, and you are not dumping at people what you know intend to originally put out there, and then it turns out to be AI generated. Yes, so you are very right when you say it's a thing of concern, so that you don't appear like a scam or you don't appear as someone who is not authentic when you present these ideas to the world. They'll be like, but we have this already now. There are some AI voices, immediately you are scrolling through the content. Once you hear them, you don't need anybody to tell you again. But when they started and when they were coming out, when we have those voices, people can't really differentiate. But with the way it's going now, people can strike a balance and say, oh, this is AI, this is not AI. And I think the direction that the world is going now is that we are going to be needing more of human voices, human ideas, but AI enhanced. So your originality is something you should preserve. Preserve your originality is going to go a long way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. David. This has been a really, really, really insightful session. I take it that the questions have been exhausted.
Yeah.
Mr. David, the slide is going to be dropped on the Kleverest Center group. If you want to contact Mr. David, you want to have training programs for your organization, the Kleverest Center would be able to give you, that connect. So I'm going to be handing over now to um, Mr. Aro Leonard so that he says the final thank you to Mr. David, and we'll call it a wrap. Thank you so much, sir.
Well, I think it's one of us that should be doing that. Thank you. Uh, Let me just thank some people for joining in. BB is here. BB, I can see you. I expected to hear your voice. Um, Even my elder sister is here, logged in from Port Harcourt, Mrs. Asak. Or is it Dr. Asak that is in here? Dr. Asak is one of the lecturers in Uniport. In fact, he was one of the founders of Uniport Radio. All of you, Chima Nwankwo, who is always ever present at our events. Everybody that has come today, I want to say big thank you. BB say thank you so much. Would have loved to hear your voice. And Noisemaker from Confirm FM, Marigold, you didn't ask any question today. You didn't ask whether ChatGPT can help understand your pidgin English very well. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for
I came in late, so I was just observing, trying to grasp the little I can. I came in very late.
We hear, but thank God we can hear your voice. Okay. Everybody, I want to say thank you. Now, this is the time I would like this to happen. Either you just open up your mic and say it or type it there. One thing we do when we train, we also learn. I'm sure by next time David will be doing this presentation, he's going to take it from another angle. He's going to add a lot of things. So I want us to either just open your mic and say one thing, the most important thing you took out from this session, or type it in the chat box there. Just one thing. Open your mic, say one thing specifically you learned from this session that really touched you. Anybody, just randomly, you can type it there. So we pick that.
Okay.
Also,
I learned that I must keep my originality. Very important.
Beautiful. And that's one thing we should know too.
Okay, I learned as I came in late, but I also learned something about, is it LM he was talking about? Is an app that can help you build deeper when you're writing maybe larger stories, or help you with larger work. So I think I'll have to find out more about the LM, so it can help me in doing bigger works that I have, or bigger stories that I can write and express myself properly with.
Beautiful. Any other?
Good
Any
afternoon.
other one? Yeah, Favor.
I learned that while using AI, even if there are a large number of persons that cannot actually detect whether your content is really AI, maybe in terms of writing, it is important that you remain ethical at all times.
Cool.
Thank you.
Who else? And my big people, Asak, I learned how to use ChatGPT better, and also Notebook LM. Progress at Janaku, with AI, our opportunity for creativity is limitless. And Afsat says, I learned that AI is a tool, but you are the creator. Okay? All right. Any more?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Eunice, okay, I think. Okay, my name is IK. Yeah. So I'm joining this for the first time. Thank you, Mr. Aaron. Yeah, we met. Remember meeting already when we're coming back.
Oh,
yeah.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
So so it's like a contribution. For the past 3 years, I'm a media producer. For the past, I've not been. In fact, some of my voiceover guys call me to ask me what's going on. You know.
Okay, your voice just went down now. We can't hear you well. Speak up.
Most of my production, getting guides on how to do my script and all that. Yeah, so I think in your next section, I think you need to teach creatives, people who do voiceovers and some of those creative writings, on what to do beyond what they are doing right now, because AI is taking over. If they don't up their games, they might not be getting calls from people like
Mm.
us who hire those talents. Thank you.
Mm. Cool. And then let me say that IK, they are one of the early Cleverest Center people. Then we used to train coppers in camp, OBS and all that. You guys are actually the foundation of what we have today. He just introduced himself like someone I met somewhere. They are among the early Cleverest Center people who built what we have today. Thanks for all what you've done. Now he has a full production outfit, and he has just said something here. So with AI, if you don't up your game, that's why you have to know how to use it. You use it to enhance your originality. I was on air recently, and I was asked on World Radio Day, I was asked if AI will take over, broadcasters' jobs and all that. It can never. It is you that feeds into the AI. Okay, so without you, AI can't even exist in the first instance. Okay, it only helps to enhance your work. So for radio stations who think they can just run a station on AI like that, you're wasting your time. You need that human creativity. We are the ones with the new things we come up with each day. We are the ones that train the AI every day. When I asked AI about myself for the first time, it was a bit confused. He couldn't give much. But by the time he now asked me to describe myself a little bit or send him a link. When I now put my LinkedIn page there, he now told me a lot of things. Now today, people ask AI about me when I go for sessions. So when they want to introduce me, AI now picks my skills, my work, and is able to do a beautiful summary about me more than I could do. AI now sells me better than myself. And another thing you should know, if you're hooked up to any organization, like for instance, because I asked about myself first and I fed information about myself to AI, when I asked AI for the first time about Kleverest Scenta like 2 years ago, he said, well, we don't have much information about Kleverest Scenta, but we have information about its founder. And then they reeled out everything like that about what I do with Kleverest Scenta. But today, if you ask her about Kleverest Scenta, it will now tell you a lot. So we are the ones that keep on, giving it information. So humans will always be there. No fear. Okay? Susan feels it will take some people's job. No. What it will only do is that because it makes work faster, you don't need too many people. The GM of head of station of Silverbird was here. He just logged out, I think. Now, he was trying to do a recruitment, and I told him, rather than, for instance, if you are just a broadcast engineer and that is all you do, you'll be out of job soon because the transmitters are smarter. You don't have to be fixing things all the time. Instead, I would recruit someone who has AI skills, ICT skills, and so on. And a young guy who applied from the Kleverest Center got that job based on that. Meanwhile, the broadcast engineers who were more experienced did not get the job. The young guy is right here. He could announce himself. Is Nathan. Is right here. He just resumed yesterday at the station. So those are the kind of jobs. So you must be, as a broadcaster, you must be an all-rounder. For those of us who worked in the BBC Media Action for a long time, we were always all-rounders. So you are your cameraman, your audio editor, your everything. You're your scriptwriter, you everything. So you must. So when you see a BBC job, for instance, you will see them write their broadcast journalist. So you are everything. So we are not going to be having organizations where we need 100 people like used to be. There are still some stations setting up now and still looking for 40 staff. You're just going to be spending money unnecessarily. The economy is not that good. When I started Darling FM, we shared it on several sessions here. We started a station with just 7 people. And, and that's how it is. So you're not going to be having duplication of jobs. So you must be all-rounders, okay? So if you are saying you are just a video editor, you'll be out of job very soon. Because with AI, everybody can do everything. So it will not take our jobs. It will only make work faster. And because productivity is even faster, your revenue generation will even be faster. You're going to be able to come up with more ideas as an organization. So you might even need new people. You might have new people being employed for specific niche. For instance, how many work goes on in the aviation sector, in the broadcast industry, for instance? You only have one or two aviation programs there. You have so many sectors uncovered currently. All of them are just they follow Tinubu and Akpabio. There are so many things happening in Nigeria. So with AI, productivity will increase, and you find out that there will now be need for creating niche stations, niche programs, niche content. So you'll be having people working on specific niches. As you generate more revenue, you move to more. So you might even end up employing more people, but based on productivity, not people sitting down and collecting salary. I hope this is useful. Okay. Someone, World Ebony Network. What's your name? Okay, Dr. Ezi Mecha. Now, Ezi Mecha is going to be doing some projects in Nigeria. A friend of mine, she's joining in from Washington, D.C. Thanks for joining in. And we're going to be doing some projects right here. And of course, when we do anything, Kleverest Scenta members are always part of it. Thanks for joining a lot. She has a for so many years, maybe like over 20 to 30 years, she's been in content production, advocacy, and so many things. She's a Nigerian, but based in Washington, D.C. Thanks for joining in. Okay. And Joy Aromosele, my good friend, says, I learned that I should ensure my AI knows me as a content creator to enable me effectively maximize it. That was one of the first things David said. You could upload your CV to AI so it knows you. Just like I did, I told the AI about myself, and now it tells me about myself better than me. You know, so if you describe the work you want to do, it couches it in line with your personality, and that's what helps make your work to be original. Thompson last year trained us on prompts, AI prompts. Last year, he told us that you could pick something, you post it on AI, it gives you feedback, and then you copy the feedback it gives you and post it back and say, rewrite this like Aro Leonard. And it's going to check the way you write your stuff, the way you do your work, and make it sound like you. So you don't go be copy and paste, and then they tell you that you used AI and they send you away. A lot of people have lost jobs because of that. They've lost interviews, students in school. That's why you get D when you think you got A, because you're not original. In University of Jos, my lecturers will tell us if you copy from textbook, if you give us textbook answers, you get C. Yes, you'll pass. But the person that gets A is the one that looks around his environment and looks for specific original examples. And you could also do that. Look at your Nigerian context. A couple of weeks ago, when we were doing the training on how to produce radio programs, even the one on creativity for 2026, we said this about local content. Yes, AI is there. But if you find out, there are lots of local things that are not yet in the AI because we don't use it that much. The more we use it, the more it knows about us. So if you ask AI about question, it most likely will be giving you the answer based on inputs from US, Europe, and all those kind of places. It is not going to tell you about what's the way it is in Benue or Kara Namoda or Calabar or something like that. So the more we use it in Nigeria, the more. So when asking those prompts, as a content creator, as a broadcaster, as a journalist, you must be able to localize your prompts and your questions to that your specific target audience, that your area of coverage, so it gives you something that is relatable to those people you're trying to reach. Okay? David, this thing I just said, you have something to say about it before we run?
You have actually just nailed it by mentioning localizing it. Is so recently there was a program that TikTok came to do in Abuja, and what the program was about is that They wanted to gather the local slangs that is used, so that they can go and feed it to their system for it to be localizing some of the content and templates they are going to be using, they are going to be developing to suit the local environment that they are covering, and that they intend to do this in virtually every part of Africa. So these people are not resting on their oars. They are finding out ways that they can gather all the local adages and content and slangs and the popular quotes that we usually use, so that they can feed it to their system to make it sound more local. This is actually a dimension of AI that is going to be telling a lot looking forward. Some people have started doing it, especially some youth. They have started creating content in pidgin English. So when you go to YouTube, you see a pidgin English content that is AI generated. This is the direction that things are going. And I think beyond the pidgin English, we should also start paying attention to teaching AI our local dialects. Yes, when you can teach it your local dialect, then you can create content for your specific community. Like I'm from Cross River now, Bekwara. I can now teach it and then use it to teach my own people. So it doesn't just become an English thing. You can teach it. So you can also do that by uploading their books in your local language. Put the books there. If there are adages, there are statements there, just put it there. Over time, it will learn, and over time, you can couch things out of that. Thank you very much, doctors.
Thank you very much, and thanks to everybody. Dr. Mezi has put a link to our website in the group chat, so go check it and check what World Ebony Network is about, and see how you could key into that. She's one of those. There are lots of Nigerians in diaspora that are wanting to give back to the society here in Nigeria, and she's one of those. And as we are doing this training about AI, is not about Suleiman, a lady at the Broadcasters Award on Wednesday, said he does not love this OAP kind of thing that we now use. Broadcasting is about helping people live better lives. So if you're using AI and you're not able to use it to develop your own local community, just like David has said, then something is missing somewhere. When we bring in these technologies, when we bring in these skills, is to help our people live better. And that is something that should be at the back of our minds. No matter where we are, we should know where we are from and be able to do something to help people live better lives. So go check that website, www.worldebonynetwork.com. Okay, thanks to everyone who has attended today. Ike, I'm challenging you. Think of the session that you'll be taking for us someday soon. Okay, thanks a lot to everyone. Zero, I saw you. Zero also organizes webinars like this once in a while from Lagos. Nonye Agaji, I see you. Award-winning broadcaster Monique, I see you. Leo is a sports presenter. Those of you looking for a sports presenter, he just finished his youth service, he's looking for a job. Absat, I see you. Florence Oibodoro. Eunice, I see you. And of course, Emmanuel Yangu, my birthday mate, is one of our Kleverest Scenta resource persons. Ekemini is an international award winner also. I see you. Divine, Chinyere, you're here. Abdulatif Ahmed, and of course, Abai, Felicia, and so many others who have logged out. Thanks a lot for joining. So join the Kleverest Scenta group. The link is there. Or send the WhatsApp message 09089009000. Follow at Kleverest Scenta on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Kleverest Scenta full, like that. You can follow me anywhere you see Cleverest. Just go Cleverest. 90% of the Cleverest you see online are ours. We have Cleverest Homes, Cleverest Sports, Cleverest Kids, and which one? Cleverest Sounds. You know, for all the music things we do, and of course Kleverest Scenta, where the broadcasting stuff takes place. So till we come your way again, we should be having a webinar very soon. One on, so if you have any else, any producer or presenter in your station who is interested in sickle cell, they should try to send a message to the Kleverest Center number, say they don't miss. We are going to be having an international webinar on sickle cell coming up soon. There will be a program that will be debuting on ASO Radio. The 5 minute skit was written by our own CSN here, the MC today, and it's something else. It's something else. It's something else. So that's coming up soon. We also have a webinar on how you produce programs on drug-related issues. These are issues that are ravaging our youths. All thematic programs have specific ways of producing it. It's not just to open your mic and start talking. No, there are specific things you need to note. So all these are coming soon. So if you have producers of such programs, hook onto the Kleverest Center page so you don't miss out. Not too many organizations are doing activities like this. BB organizes sessions like this. A lot of you have attended several. Not too many organizations are doing this. So encourage your stations, your colleagues, that whenever we post these things, to hook up. That's what gives us joy. It costs funds to put these things together, even if it's to pay for the Google Meet. But when you attend and you use it and we see you grow, it what gives us joy. And tell your stations, invite us to help you to grow, invite us to train your staff. We set up radio and TV stations with augmented reality technology. That is where the world is. Unfortunately, no Nigerian station has been able to key into it, and that's what we are doing. And it's cost effective. To run a TV station based on that today is cheaper than running a radio station, but a lot of people don't know. So tell your organizations, invite us. That's how we feed. And follow us online. Thanks a lot, and God bless everybody. Now, mic for everybody. Anything you want to say? All right.
Thank you, and have a lovely day.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. It has been so
so
informative and enlightening. Thank you so much, Cleverest. Thank you. I really do appreciate this. It's been very, very insightful. Thank you. God bless, and have a lovely day.
Abayi, you should sing for us one line. Let's hear your voice. Abayi was part of what's it called, Project Fame, but funny enough, she entered from Sierra Leone. She's a Nigerian, she lives here, but she was in Sierra Leone then, and she was one of those people that got to the final, and she's here. Invite her to your event and you'll be shocked what kind of voice. And she studied French, just like my elder sister from Unijust.
Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you so much.
Everyone,
Thank you, everybody. Yeah, thanks to David. David, you really killed this thing, honestly speaking. God bless you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And everyone on the call. Thank you.
Remember to follow David. His details are there. His full name, David Moses Oshofu, on all platforms. Olofu, sorry, on all platforms. Follow him and, of course, invite him for business.
Thank you.
Yeah. God bless everybody.
Thank you so much. All right. What a wonderful world. Thank you.
You hear the voice?
Beautiful voice.
Completely. Want to hear your voice. Want to hear your voice.
Abai, sing for us.
The green red roses too.
I see them bloom just for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So presenters in Lagos who are joining us, invite Abai as guest on your show. She has some work she's working on now.
Thank you.
So invite her to
Thank
talk
you.
about it. Okay. I'm a manager, just get across and
Lovely voice.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Have a lovely day, everyone. I enjoyed this session, even though my internet was acting up at some point, but at least I could get one or two things. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you so much. Very informative, very educative. Thank you so much.
you're
All
welcome.
right. Okay. All right. Bye bye. Thank you so much, Aaron.
Bye bye everybody.
Bye now.
Yeah, you did.
God bless.